been with Pine Ridge Church for a while now, and I'm here to be baptized today. Now I must warn you that baptism itself does not save you, but it's only by God's grace through faith that we are saved. Now I am here to tell you a little story of how I came to believe in Christ. Now, when I was young, my parents were not believers, but eventually they changed their mind and began to have faith in God and believe that God died for their sins. And so with that, our entire family went to church, and so as we attended church, my parents, they would tell me the true horrors of hell and how much my soul needs to be saved. Now, whenever you hear about hell, you hear about the gnashing teeth, eternal damnation. It's terrifying. And so, as a little kid, pretty much every time I'd hear the word hell, I'd burst into tears. And so, whenever I was around 9 through 13, I began to resent God, because I just simply felt that if nothing I can do will earn His favor, then what's the point of doing it in the first place? And so, I kept that feeling just deep inside, and so I began having outbursts in a sense. Yeah, and so when I was around 14 perhaps, Dad was concerned about my relationship with God, and so we were talking more and more about it, and I was honest with him. I told my dad that I really don't have a relationship with God. I have no love for Him. I have no longing to be for Him. And so he talked some more, and then I began reading the Bible, just little bits and pieces. And then sooner or later, I began learning more about God and just how great He is. I slowly began to just feel my heart begin to feel more open. It was no longer a heart of stone. So my heart began to just feel softer. It was more vulnerable, more loved, more loving and concerning, and not this cruel heart of stone. So one day, as all this is going about, me and my dad are talking about how Jesus died on the cross for my sins. And so I just started bursting into tears, and I told my dad, I wholly and truly believe that Jesus died for my sins, that I am forgiven, that I am saved. And so I hesitated at first to tell the pastors, because I was concerned that what if this is just a feeling that's temporary? It's not true love. It's not true longing for God. It's not true faith and trust in Jesus Christ. But eventually I talked some more and I read some more, and I realized that God does want me to be baptized in His name. And so and so finally I told the pastors. But all that aside, there is one verse I'd like to share with you. Ephesians chapter 2, verse 8. For by grace you have been saved through faith. This is not your own doing, but is the gift of God.